My name is Graham Schetzel. Born and raised here in the Veteran area. We now live just outside of Veteran. We run a 400 head cow-calf operation currently today, and we run after our kids a lot too. That's the two focuses in our life right now. I have coached and been involved in just about every sport around. Even back to in the late 90s when I didn't have any kids yet, I coached the first version of the East Central Bulls. How I got involved with it, I have to give a local guy, Gerald Anhorn, came to me when I first returned from university in 1998. He had this team already put together called the Veteran Bulls, but it was really from the surrounding area. And so he asked me, I was only 23 years old at the time, if I would coach these bantam age boys. And I did. I thought, well, that might be kind of fun. And I can still stay involved in the game. Locally here, it makes it even more special. So I did that. I ended up doing that for 4 years. And by that time, then Jen and I got married and we started having kids of our own, and that group of boys moved on. So I wasn't involved with the Bulls. There really was no Bulls for about 3 or 4 years after that, at which time, of course, my own boy got to be old enough. And so we got on the phone with some, people from Oyen all the way to Amisk and everywhere in between, and put this team together, basically to give local kids an opportunity to play some competitive baseball. That's really what it boils down to. Probably the biggest challenge is to get people to believe that we can compete at the very best level, which we are now. That's never been done, to my knowledge, east of Red Deer, east of Highway 2. There's never been a team that has competed at the very top level. That makes it harder to win, of course, but it's not all about winning. Everybody likes to win, but to me, it's really about playing against the best, makes you better, and it just teaches the kids so much. It's a lot of work, and some days Jen and I both think, is this really worth it? But we see the boys together. They're every weekend. They're focused. Like they have a purpose from April 1st till August 1st. It's a 4 or 5 month season, and they have a purpose every weekend. And they really put their heart and souls into it, and that is rewarding to see that. There's always naysayers, no matter what if you try to do anything new or outside of the box, there's always a small percentage of people that are going to say you're going to fail. That's nothing new, whether it's sports or business or whatever else. The vast majority of the people, very supportive. We've had sponsors the last couple of years come to us, unsolicited, just come to us and say, hey, we'd love to help this team out. We love what you're doing. We love to watch. So no, the challenges as far as getting everybody to buy in have been pretty minimal, really. The program has grown to the point now where we can have paid coaches, and I of course am not paid. I'm still an assistant coach and I'm the manager, along with Jan helps me with those duties also. So I'm trying to take a step back, and I want to groom these, somebody younger to coach as well, and we do have a couple young guys on that path. Well, I think the most important thing I've learned is communication. I see other families or organizations with problems, and you'll talk to these people in passing, and to me it always comes down to there's no communication, there's a breakdown in communication. So while Jen or I aren't perfect in any of the roles we do, I think her and I both stress communication, and if there's a problem, it needs to be spoken about and dealt with before it festers and becomes a bigger problem. And it's about taking that risk. I feel a lot of people, I don't know if it's that way in the city or not, but it seems to me a lot of people in our rural communities, they're really, I don't know if scared, they're hesitant to take any sort of risk where there might be naysayers, right? They don't want to be the person that, so he's foolish for trying this. A lot of it is just your appetite for risk, and I'm not scared of risk, and most of our I think if you look at the leaders in our area, they aren't either. To be a rural leader, I would say you got to be fully committed, team first mentality to the rural concept, and be committed to what we have here, build up what we have here, promote what we have so much out here, and I feel like it really is. And Special Areas is doing a great job. They're trying to blow their horn. But man, we've got so many opportunities out here, and there's so much benefit to raising your kids out here, specifically. And I think we need to foster that and run with it, and just puff our chests out a little bit, because we have a lot to be proud of out here in any rural area, in my opinion.